college. So you want to go to college. This is how you go to college.
So first and foremost, thanks for tuning in. Today I have my friend Abdullah here.
What's good?
One of my longtime best friends. We actually met when we were orientation advisors for the university. So so he also knows a lot about the university, and we both know a lot about college because, well, we've been here for 3 years. So boom.
We must have learned something.
So one of the biggest myths from my freshman students was you should not room with your friend in college. False. Like, no, okay? I have roomed with friends and not with friends, and I've had good and bad experiences. And so is he. So,
Boom.
All right, so you had a random roommate last year, and how was that?
It was tragic.
That's his roommate. We're kidding. That's a different roommate.
But it was a tragic experience. I opened up my home to him. Because I had already lived in the apartment. And I was like, hey, you can use all my dishes. You can use my couches. Like, I brought everything. Let me know. Like, I was like, you can use whatever. And like, I'm down. Like, I spoke to him or whatever. But he kind of took advantage of that. And eventually he took so much advantage that he ended up stealing $300 from me.
That ain't funny.
That ain't funny.
At all. Basically, my freshman year, I roomed with a random roommate, and it was cool. My second year, I roomed with one of my friends, and it was cool. And then my third year, I roomed with a friend, and it was horrific. And we're not friends today. And I mean, that's really sad. It really hurts my feelings. But basically, there was so much tension in the apartment that she moved out. Like, it was bad.
How did that happen?
So long, like, it's such a long story, but long story very short. She had a dog that we just didn't agree on how to take care of the dog, and I would come home and there would be like pee and poop everywhere, and that happened for a long time. So like,
but did you talk about it with her?
So I tried to approach her on it like one time, and she was like, "Oh, nothing's wrong. Like, we good, girl. Like, I'll take him out, like everything, you know." And
we need to talk about this for a second. Like, if you have a problem. Like, if someone says, hey, are we cool? And, like, don't take that passively and just say, like, yeah, no, I actually do have a problem. Like, would you mind cleaning your dishes? Or would you mind...
Exactly. And, like...
AYZ.
I honestly hated the fact that she wasn't honest with me about the things that I did that maybe bothered her because I just honestly didn't know. And she was... So, the first thing was the pet thing. I would come home, there would be pee and poop everywhere. We just never agreed on how to take care of the pet. 2, she was very passive aggressive, so when something was wrong with her, she would just not ever communicate about it. Like, she would just like be silent the entire time. So I would never know if things were good or bad. Like, whenever I came home, I just couldn't tell what kind of roommate I was gonna get, a happy roommate or an upset roommate. I just didn't know. So the communication was terrible, and then
these reasons can go on forever.
Literally.
Our life lesson here from what we want to tell you is
communicate. When things are good with your roommate, communicate. When things are bad with your roommate, communicate. When things are embarrassing, you should still communicate because that's the only reason why your relationship is gonna work with that person. So, boom. Stealing is not okay. So, lesson number 2, don't steal from your roommate.
You know,
kind of causes problems. Like, we could go on and on for days about how to do with your roommate, but basically communicate. Just communicate. Like, recently, I just got a new roommate. My roommate ended up moving out. Y'all, it was so bad. But anyway, she ended up moving out, and I got a new roommate, and basically, the other day, I drank one of her water bottles, and I literally went to go buy new water bottles, and I wrote her a note on the fridge that said, hey, I drank your water bottles, and I brought you new ones. Like, if you do something that, like, invades their things, you feel like you're walking on a line, like, let them know, be honest about it, let them know, communicate, and always replace it. Always.
And we just want to break another myth is that, so first off, like, it doesn't matter if you room with your friend. If you do communicate and things go wrong, then you can't feel bad about it.
Because you've done all you could. You let them know exactly how you felt.
And also don't think that, oh, just because you're a dude, you're excused from it, or just because you're a girl, you're from excused. They are crazies from both ends of the spectrum.
All colors, obviously, all genders, like... It's like, you will meet crazy people everywhere, and you'll especially meet them in college. So.
But they make you a stronger person, so...
Boom!
Everyone has...
And we go a little bit more in detail about our crazy roommate stories on his channel, so I'll put that down below. Check it out, faux show, and then I'll be coming back at you with some more college advice, hacks, myth-busting videos. So, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe! stop the video right now and click that button and subscribe.
Welcome to college.
Welcome to college.